Hi, my name is Cody Hendricks. I'm the curator of the Washington Pavilion Visual Arts Center. And today, we're in the Jerstead Gallery of your Washington Pavilion. We're going to talk about a couple of exhibitions that we have going on here in our galleries right now. So today we're going to be talking about Diego RodriguezWarner. Diego is an artist based out of Denver, Colorado. He was born in Managua, Nicaragua. His father was a freedom fighter for the Nicaraguan army and his mother's an interpreter. Diego's been making paintings like the ones you see behind me here for about 10 or 15 years. It is his sole living. It's how he makes his money. If we take a close look at some of the things that are happening in Diego's work, you see everything from Japanese woodblock print to Die Bruck printmaking, Matisse painting, Picasso, spray paint, really everything that's available for you in the making of an artwork. If you pay closer attention and you see some of the work inside this, you'll notice that it's actually plywood. All the works are made on birch plywood. They're carved in with a low relief quality. Now, some people often wonder how that's valuable for a painting process, but it's important to know that Diego's background is in printmaking. So if we take a look at what printmaking is as a source material, it's the process of carving into a surface to maybe get a lino cut or lithography or any of these very specific printmaking tactics. But in this case, we're going to get a negative to create a positive. Now, in the process of him making, he started off making these woodblock prints as he trained in Havana, Cuba. At a certain point, he decided he enjoyed more of the carving of the blocks than he did making the paintings. So this process was born out of this real tradition of classical printmaking, but is now morphed into what are really some of the more complex and beautiful paintings that you can see in the world. In terms of subject matter, when we're looking at Diego's work, it's important that you see things like Japanese woodblock, and again, as I mentioned before, Matisse paintings, or other modernist painters such as Picasso. And you wonder, how can all this come together to make a cohesive image or cohesive thought? Well, really what this work is about is proliferation of image in the history of art, the history of painting. So if you find plant matter or you find the human form or abstract shapes, what we're really talking about is a whole unfolding of all of art history compressed into a single painting. Now, the scale of these are really what make them remarkable. If you have the opportunity and you ever get a chance to see Diego's work in person, pictures do not do it justice. The paintings truly are remarkable. They're vibrant, colorful, and beautiful. The maker himself is even more interesting. When you get back and dial into the ability to look at what an artist does in their personal practice or see their studio, you actually find out that these are not random. Diego knows exactly what the painting will be before he starts. He pins every image down, and these are an exact replication of a pre-existing maquette. This practice is really one of a kind. There isn't another painter out there right now doing what he's doing. In my personal opinion, he's one of the greatest artists living in America right now. And I'll even extend that to say one of the greatest artists living in the world. If you'd like to learn more about Diego RodriguezWarner, you can find his work on the internet or at our Washington Pavilion website and searching under Diego RodriguezWarner, Farther from the Truth.